Okay, so dub on the day right here. Took it on. Is it yes? It was Nasdaq. Took it on Nasdaq right here. Let's go over the buys for the day. Where is it? Okay, so previously on the week, last week, we had retraced in this imbalance and we had displaced down here, and we kind of took this low, but we're still resting right next to it. Didn't get a huge reaction. Anyways, we displaced down here. We got low on Nasdaq, and then we also broke structure on the daily on ES and made it, and broke structure on Nasdaq. And then we formed a new daily fair value gap right here on both pairs. So initially I was very bearish because overnight we had filled into this in the overnight session. We had retraced into the daily fair value gap. On the 4 hour, we were kind of consolidating and just kind of retraced into that. Made two highs. We had an SMT with these highs and these highs, and we had this low right here that we made, Friday low from last week, and Thursday and Friday low from last week. So we had these lows, and since we were bearish on the daily, and we had retraced into the daily fair value gap and broke structure on the daily, and so I was really looking for a bearish Monday. So yeah, keep in mind the weekly fair value gap that we're in, but doesn't matter too much as of right now. Okay, so I marked out this high right here in this hourly imbalance, and I had marked out all of these highs that we could have went into. On the 15-minute, we had already kind of broken structure, filled this gap, and same thing right here, we kind of broke structure already. So I didn't wait. So I kind of, and also a big draw on liquidity was the new week opening gap right here. I'm like, okay, we're hitting that today. This is also probably like with this bias of the daily value gaps and stuff getting filled, and we're breaking structure to the downside on a higher time frame. We also have a new week opening gap and really close to it. I really had a strong bias that we were going to come and fill this, possibly take those lows. So even though market opened and kind of took this low out, we hadn't. What is it? We took this low out and kind of tapped into the new week opening gap, but we didn't fill it at all, really at all. And I wanted to see it get filled. So we had also made an S&T right here on ES. We came up, swept this high right here. And on Nasdaq, we didn't. This is just on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, and then I saw that we had this imbalance right here. On both pairs, we had an imbalance. We displaced it through it. Displaced through it on both pairs. And after that, it's like, okay, we have the SMT. We have a SMT. We're respecting stuff in the higher time frame. We're already breaking structure. It's like if we come up and make this SMT and take this high, and then we disrespect this imbalance and break structure through this, it's like, okay, most likely this is going to become a protected high, and we're going to displace through it. So that was exactly what happened. We broke broke through it right here, and I kind of got kind of a good entry on my funded accounts. On Top Step, I kind of got the entry that I was going for, was right here. So with that, targeting a 1 to 3, even though it's through the fair value gap, went all the way. As soon as we got this fill into this fair value gap right here, after this displacement, we got this fill. and we kind of had another break right here, a push down. I went break even. I didn't go above this high with it because I thought it would be a protected high, but I also didn't have too much confidence just because initially when we have this first break and displacement down, it's more likely we're gonna have a retrace. So it's like honestly, even a break even right there is kind of risky. As you can see, it was really close to taking us out. Because kind of expect a little bit of a retrace into that. I'd say in the future, possibly if we retrace and then after a bigger retracement, because this isn't really a huge retracement, it's just kind of filling this gap. If we have a retrace after our retracement and then we start breaking, like right here, I'd go break even. But I don't think it's bad that I went break even on that right there. But I'm just saying, like we usually retrace a little bit. Anyways, went all the way down and even took this low out and even farther down lower. So yeah, that's the trade for today. Now I'm gonna go ahead and remove all of this. Move all that. Okay. Daily. Tuesday's really already opening up pretty low. Okay, we kind of finished this. We swept this low now. We have still respected this imbalance right here. Same thing with this. We came up, respected this imbalance right here. So going on the 4 hour, we have these lows that could be taken out pre-market. They could be taken out pre-market, and they're already taken out right here on NASDAQ. So there's not a lot of lows to be taken. NASDAQ, I could see us possibly coming in to equilibrium with this, possibly. But going in tomorrow, I'd say we might fill this 4 hour or this 4 hour tomorrow, morning session, New York session. Same thing right here. We might fill these gaps right here. But if we leave these lows right here and we kind of retrace into here in the overnight session, I could still see these lows. If these lows are taken pre-market and we're just kind of sitting down here, I don't know how much of a strong of a bias I'll have just because there's no lows. If we go on ES though, there's still these lows. Like these are like kind of stack lows, but there's also this low. And just like looking at it, we have, like I said before, like this kind of becomes trend line, kind of. But so we could see these lows get taken right here if we continue all through with this bearish bias. It's just that we're already on NASDAQ, at least we just have already kind of displaced pretty heavily. We could retrace into this weekly fair value gap tomorrow. Again, I'm probably not going to be bullish though tomorrow, just because we're bearish on the daily, bearish on the 4 hour, and kind of on the 1 hour. So it's like I'm only going to be looking for shorts most likely, just because we're so bearish. So yeah.